Hey, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Brian. I'm a work-at-home dad, stay-at-home dad, and today we're going to talk about passive income. What is it? Is it real? Is it attainable? And if so, how do you do it? Stay tuned. All right. Thanks for sticking around, guys. I'm going to talk about passive income, what it and is it real? Is true passive income attainable in this day and age? And how do you get there? And when I was growing up, actually, passive income was something that what we called an independently wealthy person had. Someone who was rich, they owned a business, they owned something, and they didn't do anything, and they just had money coming in. We didn't really understand much about it back then. I was just a teenager, but there were some independently wealthy people in my town, and they didn't really go to work. The kids had a nice, comfortable life, and we all were very jealous. Right nowadays, though, passive income is something that we can attain a lot more readily thanks to the internet and technology. We can create businesses that are virtual. We can sell digital products. We can sell real products, tangible products on the internet. Things like Facebook Marketplace. You've got eBay, Etsy, Amazon, of course. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And you can set those up so that they're running mostly on automatic, right? Passive income is attainable, but not in the sense where you just never ever have to do anything ever again. I don't think that's ever a concept that anyone has ever thought was true or real. I'm saying this because I made a video about this a few days ago, and a guy commented, okay, so it's passive, but you have to work on it. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, well, you don't really understand what passive income is, right? If you have to go out and sell roofs, which I've done, by the way, every day, that's not passive income. That's not passive. You'll go and actively work to sell a roof to earn a commission, right? Now, what if you stop selling roofs and you start a roofing company and you're working in the office? Now you got a crew of salespeople going out, knocking doors, selling roofs for you when you're in the office. Still not totally passive. Now you hire a sales manager and an office manager, and now you're home all day collecting money from your well-organized and well-established business. That's about as good as it gets when it comes to passive income. That's pretty good. But that person is not uninvolved in the business. They still have oversight over the business and the management of the company. I don't know what sane business owner would do that unless they just sold the business entirely and then put that money into some type of annuity where they would draw income from that annuity every year. That's passive income. That's passive. But in the sense of what an entrepreneur is trying to accomplish is something where they don't have to go 9 to 5 at somewhere and work 10, 12 hours a day. That's what we all do, right? We get trapped into these long hour days, 8, 10, 12, because you might work 8 hours, but then you get a lunch break in the middle. You got to commute, right? So add that up. What's a 20-minute, half an hour commute? Hour and a half a day times 5 is 7.5 hours a week. That's a whole nother workday you spend on the road. Plus another 5 hours at lunch. That's 12.5 hours a week not working. I don't need an hour lunch break. Now, some people love that. Not me. And I know plenty of other people don't, which is why this is such a hot topic, creating passive income online, right? It's totally doable and you can do it. It's not hard. Digital products are very popular, or even selling, like I said, hard goods, tangible products online is doable. But don't think that the idea of passive means you set it and forget it, because those things don't exist. In fact, Fidelity even says you can go to the Fidelity's website and look up passive income, and it's income that takes little effort or time to create. Little effort or time to create. That's the new definition of passive income. I mean, the hard definition in a dictionary of passive means no action taken, not actively involved, right? You're sitting on the sidelines, so to speak. Okay, you're riding the bench as your team wins or loses, sort of, in theory. So passive income just means you set it up and it takes a lot less effort to create much more money than you've ever made before. Okay, because it's working while you're not, while you're sleeping, while you're on vacation. The machine that you build, the systems that you build are making you money. That is passive income. So don't get confused that you can set it up and walk away unless you hire some amazing managers to run your organization for you. which again is still possible, but you have to be involved. You have to have some oversight over those things. If you've done something successful and you turn it over to somebody, they may make changes that could affect your future, your kids' future, your family's long-term wealth accumulation. So, so that is passive income. It's real, it's attainable in the sense that you do very little to make a lot, right? It runs on automatic. You'll build that up. And there are programs out there right now. In fact, I'm involved in one, and it's a lot of fun. You can actually have fun building up a business and helping other people do the same thing, right? This program has, just imagine become an expert in any one or all of the social media websites, right? TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, which I think is overlooked sometimes. Oh, it depends on what platform you're on. No one's talking about YouTube on TikTok, but if you go to YouTube, there's tons of videos on how to make money and monetize your content on YouTube. That's a passive income, content creation. In fact, I just read an article that the #1 new startup for entrepreneurs is digital products, specifically content creators, people who create content to sell products or create content for the sake of getting viewership and getting paid by the platform to have people watch it. The #1 new startup for small businesses and entrepreneurs. It's all internet-based, and you can do that. You just have to understand how. And there's a lot of people talking about, oh, dude, post at this time during the day, stagger your videos, say this, that, and the other, and put these, it's nuts. And there's so many different viewpoints on it that you can get confused. I know I did. I was all over the place. Just automate this and set it up that way and say the things you have to be passionate about what you're doing. If you like to help people, then this program would be for you, the one that I'm doing, because you can help mom and pops, anybody of almost any age, start an online business and make money with it and have fun doing it. The problem with a lot of these programs is that there's no training or very limited training. You buy into the program and then you go through the material. You're like, well, this sounds like a great product, but how do we get it in front of people? That's the real mystery. That's the real value, is how do you get any product in front of people? Well, marketing, well, you can do paid ads, you can do direct mail, you can pay for ads on Instagram and Facebook, all over the place. You can spend tens of thousands of dollars if you wanted to run ads. It's about a 1-to-1 or a 1.5-to-1 return. You spend $1, you make $2, right? So you make $1 profit in theory. That's the 1-to-1 ratio for the most part, which is good if you have a lot of money because you could double your money, obviously. You take 20 grand, you can make 20. You make 40, so you pocket 20. That's actually a really good return on your investment, a 1-to-1 ratio. But I'm digressing a little bit because I want to talk about what passive income is. You set something up, it runs on its own for the most part, and you just have to keep the plates spinning. Remember the old circus act where they spin those plates and the guy runs back and forth? And I just saw one a couple years ago here in Tennessee at the state fair. So it's quite the act. But anyway, the point is, you have all these plates spinning, but once you get that plate spinning, you just have to give it a little touch once in a while to keep it going, and it keeps creating money. And it's very attainable. This program will help you set it all up, help you get started, explain you step by step how to go from setting up a Facebook account, creating content, finding people to promote to, talk to, and it's not MLM. There's no multi-level marketing. I was in so many MLMs. I've lost count, from dental benefits to lotions and potions. And the most frustrating thing about it is their pay structure. Now, I've done commission sales. If I sell a car, I get $300 or $500. That's sales. In these MLMs, though, if you sell a car, you may not get that commission because you didn't build a team properly. A leg was missing. This person didn't produce also. Right? So where does that commission go? Because there's a commission there to be paid. You just didn't get it because you didn't play the game right. You didn't move your checkers around the board. How frustrating is that? I can't remember. I lost track of how much money I lost because of those things. Or worse yet, an upline takes that sale and assigns it somewhere where it benefits him or her better to build out that leg, and that triggers a bonus. And then you get, anyway, you get my point? MLM is sadly been an abused model. And I think I would not, or I don't recommend an MLM at all. Sorry, I don't. It's too confusing, too many people involved, and you have to pay every month. This program, it's a one-time fee. You purchase the rights to resell all the content and programs within this one program for one fee. No monthly fees. You don't have to call your grandparents to sign up. You don't have to call your mom and dad, your brother, sister. You don't have to bug your coworkers about it. They will teach you how to find clients. They will teach you. That's the big thing for me. And I've been doing sales. I've cold called, door knocked, doesn't matter. I've done it all, right? I've walked into businesses. I've door knocked on residential neighborhoods. I've mailed out postcards and took inbound calls. I've done a lot of the sales out there, a lot of different types of sales. So marketing online, it doesn't matter. The one thing that was missing from all these programs, when you look at them, was a good solid training system that taught you how to understand the product, how to promote the product, and how to sell the product, and put your prospects into a funnel that walks them down the line and convert into paying customers. Many of the programs had some parts, but none of them had all of them until I found this one. And like I said, I've done everything from water machines to supplements. I've done all of them, many dozens, thousands and thousands of dollars over many years. And I was always disappointed, mostly because they just didn't seem, they weren't complete. That's the problem. They weren't complete. But I found this program. If you're interested in learning how to create passive income, something you can build that will make money for you when you're not working, right? For years and years down the road, create a system like that. Then drop your name or PM me, message me, or leave a comment interested, and I'll send you a link. You can check it out. No long obligation. You get a series of emails explaining how the program works. You get some videos to watch, and you can always message me for questions. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.